am I in your way? Cause you walked out so fast yesterday. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. So tell me what you want, tell me how you want it. Tell me all the reasons that you're running away. I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No, no, no. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. Yeah. I just wanna be with you. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. Yeah. I just wanna be with you. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. I just wanna dance all night. Forget my problems, I might go insane. I don't really give a damn what they say. And now you know it. Hey, little lady said you feel the same, but I don't believe a word you say. Cause I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. So tell me what you want, tell me how you want it. Tell me all the reasons that you're running away. I don't think you're here to stay.
Hi everyone! Today's the day I'm gonna try to fix this. It's really not super terrible. You know, you can make things better. Things can be better. I'm going live on YouTube here, and I'm recording for my video for maybe next week here. Everybody needs to understand what's going on here. I appreciate all the comments that I've been getting, and the general consensus that everybody is saying is to get a grinder with a diamond bit wheel. To anybody who said that, you're exactly right. I called the company that makes the floor leveler, and they said the same exact thing. For anybody that's wondering why maybe this happened, the only thing that I did that the company said maybe caused the floor to do what it did is that I poured 4 bags of Henry 747 or 646, whatever they call it. It's Henry floor leveler, and I needed a little bit more. So then I mixed up a bag and a half of a different type of floor leveler. And when I poured the different type of floor leveler, when those two mixed, maybe that had something to do with it. I mean, I wish it was something that I could say was not my fault, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get away with that.
Down to the ground, you're dragging me. It's constantly. No, I won't make it.
All right, now you can clearly see that this is creating a little bit of a dust storm. What I was unable to show is that the Harbor Freight grinder stopped working after about 15 minutes of this. It completely quit. So I brought it back. I got the bigger grinder. That one quit working after 10 minutes. After that, I didn't really feel like going back and forth to town to get another one. I ended up taking that 7-inch diamond bit, rigged it up to go onto my Milwaukee drill. Now the Milwaukee drill, I would say, is extremely underpowered for something like this, but it worked. I probably used the drill for 30 minutes. It worked fine. It did get a little warm. I think I learned my lesson there on Harbor Freight tools, that some of them, maybe their other brands are better, but as far as the Chicago electric grinder, I'd say that's a no-go.
If I had to give a scale of 1 to 10 with how bad it really was, honestly, it was like a 3. As far as the manual labor part of just grinding it out.
it really wasn't very difficult. I went through 2 grinders from Harbor Freight. I would tell anybody that was looking to buy one of those, don't. Really not worth the time. I ended up using my Milwaukee drill, as you saw, maybe, if I took video of it. If you watched the live feed, then you definitely saw me using the Milwaukee drill. That worked flawlessly. So I'm pretty cleaned up. I'm extremely happy with how flat everything is. I wouldn't say that it's perfectly level, but it never was. I just needed it to be flat. And I would say that it's very flat now. On a scale of 1 to 10, how clean it is up here, it's not bad. I mean, I swept and vacuumed. I haven't mopped or anything like that, but I could definitely mop. So for anybody that tuned in and watched the live feed, thank you. That was a lot of fun. A lot of people sent those Snapchat, what's it called? Super chat? Yeah, so quite a few people sent in super chats, and I really appreciate that. I gotta say that it's not expected for anybody to do that, but it is greatly appreciated at the same time. But don't feel like you need to. You know, watching the videos and hitting the thumbs up is honestly just as, well, I can't say that it's just as good as $20, but like, it's pretty good. But thank you for anybody who did that. I greatly appreciate it. I really, really do. This floor is definitely flat now. When I walk through here, I don't feel any hump through here anymore. The bathroom is really good too. No more bumps, no more ridges. Everything is flat. So I would call that a pretty good success. It is well within the range of what it needs to be in order to do the Schluter Ditra. Yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna get going. I've been here a long time. It's probably like 5 o'clock, but thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And I guess I will see you all next time I turn the camera on. Morning. To say that the place is dirty wouldn't be quite accurate. You know, you saw how much dust I created in the last couple videos. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take the time this morning and just sponge everything and mop the floors. I'll feel a lot better about it. It'll be nice and clean, and then I can kind of start off on a new foot as far as getting the floor going. So that's my plan. I don't think it's gonna take that long.
Breathe you in like oxygen. Oh, in an otherwise suffocating world, I'm reaching out for arms, I'm drowning in the open-ended love we're making, girl. Exhale the past, inhale a future that lasts. Change my heart, change my mind. For the last time, wanna believe in the life I've led. I don't wanna leave another word unsaid. You know my heart.
Is it clean? No. Is it cleaner? Yes. Is it clean enough? Probably. Well, okay, I've got this temporary piece of 2x4 in here, and it's screwed in good, but I'll be able to remove it. Now I know where my Ditra can go to. I'm gonna hang it back from this 2x4, probably 1/4 of an inch anyways, but I wanted to put this up so I knew, you know, where my tile is gonna go to. So right here, it's gonna be a big threshold because the tile floor is gonna be higher. It's gonna be 1/4 inch higher than my floor. So I'm gonna make a nice big wide wooden threshold. Really the tile, where's my pencil? The tile, if you can see this pencil, is gonna stop right where that pencil is. Yeah, so I guess technically speaking, I can start cutting the Ditra to size. It's kind of scary when you get to the point where you've gotta do it, you know? I like being sidetracked by having to grind concrete and put this in, but now it's getting to the point where some real action's gotta come through. It just kind of stresses me out. I've put a significant amount of thought into the pattern to lay the Ditra, and I've came up with the conclusion that it's a waterproofing thing. Where this area could get wet the easiest or the most, I guess, is on the side of the tub. So what I'm gonna do is lay this stuff out like this, like the long way from the tub all the way through here first, one big strip. That way I'm completely waterproofed in front of the tub. I think that that's the smart thing to do. So yeah, let's
let's get this first piece cut. I have an orange floor. The stuff is pretty easy to cut. When I stopped caring about cutting a straight line and just eyeballing it, I started doing a lot better. You know, now that this is down, and even though the corners and everything's bumpy and everything, when you look at this floor, it looks really flat, which is great. There were no surprises. There were no issues. One cut I'm not very happy with. It's right in this door frame. It's, instead of being, you know, where you'd want it ideally a 1/4 inch, it's probably more like an inch. But it's in the door frame. I'm gonna be putting that threshold through there. I mean, it's fine. It's completely fine. When I put this down with my thin set, I can tile instantly. I don't have to let it cure. But don't get your hopes up. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna feel confident enough with doing all of this in one day and then starting to tile. Because that's, you know, it's a lot of mixing, it's a lot of worrying. But I am happy with this because the floor is down. It's flat. The Ditra looks good. It's all cut. 57 degrees today. Today is what I would call the first day of spring. So I'm leaving for the day. We're gonna go to the playground, and it's the kids' favorite playground. Different obstacles that they don't have at their local playground that we go to all the time. So we're gonna go do that. Next week, I will be thin setting this Ditra down to the ground. Maybe the week after that, I will be doing the tile. Do you wanna get an idea of what the tile is gonna look like? We're gonna go with the thinnest grout line possible. Please bear with me, I've never done this. There's some adjustments here that I probably should read about, but...
I need to tell you something.
Okay.
You have to go home right now.
Why?
It's so warm out.
I'm leaving very soon.
I don't want you to know it when you come back.
I'm leaving right now.
Oh, nice.
Yep, and then we'll go to the playground. Bye. This is for mere demonstration purposes. And practice, I guess we'll call it. This little plastic thing that I'm putting in there, it gives you the perfect gap. Okay, so let's just pretend that that's that. This is gonna be challenging. Now, you can see the little taggy sticking up, and you can see there's like a ton of lippage right here. Well, what you do is you take these little wedges, and you put them in there. Then you use this little machine, and it goes in here, and when you tighten them, some go up, some go down, but what it does is it levels your tile out. Actually works really well. Now that I've got those in there, it set the 1/8 inch gap perfect. They're all flush with each other. And then what's nice is you do that to the whole floor, right? You have all these little wedges everywhere, and when your floor is all good and done, I guess you can go right in and you kick these, boom, and the little plastic piece breaks off. You get your wedge back, which is nice, you can reuse them. And then your tile is ready for grout. Yeah. So that's that. Actually is pretty amazing. I'm gonna leave that like that so I can show Sarah. All right, that's really gonna do it for me now. So thanks for watching this week's episode, and I will see you next time I turn the camera on. Have a good week, everybody.